here are your exercises for day 2 of my 5-day ab challenge. So we're taking the pressure off of our upper body a little bit today. So mostly going to be on our back except for one exercise. So let's get started. So I want you to start on your back. And now the height of your feet will be determined by your own core strength. So you can tuck your hands underneath your glutes if it helps. But I'm going to have you lower your feet down to what is comfortable for you. We're going to start with flutter kicks. So basically all it is your feet going up and down right here, and that's it. So if your core, depending on your core strength, you can lower your feet closer to the floor. If you need to, if it starts to bother your lower back, bring those feet up. And you can start here and then slowly inch your way down to a spot where you feel comfortable. My more advanced, you're going to be down here. So our feet aren't crisscrossing, they're just going up and down. So you're going to tighten that core. Of course, if you need to, you can bend your knees a little bit. Shorten your levers is always an option if you need to start to modify. And I just want you to hold it here. So again, you're drawing your belly button to the floor, your lower back into the floor. Again, use your hands underneath your glutes. If you need to take the pressure off and it starts to bother you, bring your feet up a little bit. And you're almost done. You have about 15 more seconds. And then we're staying here on our back. So we're taking the pressure off our shoulders a little bit today. So I want you to bring your legs to tabletop. Take your hands out from underneath. You're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. You're going to be looking between your legs. So you start at tabletop here. Shoulders are back and down. I want you to reach twice. Extend everything out and scoop everything back in. So it's a reach, reach, extend, and bring it in. Now you can join me. You're here for a minute. It'll go by quicker than you think. So reach, roughly a minute, right? And bring it in. Reach, reach, extend, and bring it in. So really reach. Look between your legs, extend everything out, legs go long, and scoop everything back in. Reach, reach, extend, bring it in. Of course, you can go at your own pace. If you need to modify, don't reach your legs out. Stay here at tabletop, reach your arms above your head, and scoop everything back in. Reach, reach, extend, and bring it in. Reach, reach, extend. You're going to give me 4 more of these. Extend, bring it in, 3 more, reach, reach, extend, last 2, reach. From here, our legs are going to drop to the side, reach, reach, extend, bring it in. So drop your legs to one side, hands behind your head. Our chest is pointing up towards the ceiling, but our legs are at 90-degree angles down to one side. And I just want you to lift and lower right here. Again, keep your chin away from your chest so you're not curling here, you're lifting it up. Really working those obliques. Lift and lower. So I'm going to adjust here. Lift and lower. Remember to breathe. And lift. Squeeze. So your obliques are going to be sore. And that's a good thing, right? So keep going here. We're only going to do this for roughly about 30 seconds, and then we're going to add on to this move. So lift. You have about 5 more seconds, and you're going to take your bottom hand, which is on the same side that your legs are down, and place that hand on the floor. You're going to use this elbow to support you to lift. I want you to reach up to your toes and come back down. So I really want you to use that lower arm that is on the floor to help you get up, right? I don't want you doing this here. I want you to lift. So actually get your body off the floor, your back. Lift and reach. 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 You're going to give me 4 more of these, and then we are going to hold the last one up. 2, 3, 1 more, and hold here, and just pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. Yep. I know your upper obliques are mad. They should be, and reach it. Reach. Don't come down yet. Don't come down yet. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Now you can just flop your legs to the other side, but I'm going to spin around so you don't have to stare at my back and my butt cheeks. So we're here. You flop your legs to the other side and lift and lower. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Lift, squeeze. So now you're working your top obliques on this side here. For me, it's my right. And lift, depending on what side you started on. Again, legs are at a 90-degree angle. Lift, your head's pointed up to the ceiling, and squeeze. You're almost there, because after this, you have one more exercise, and then we start from the top. Not too bad, right? And lift, squeeze. You're almost there. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put that bottom hand on the floor. You're going to karate chop it back up. So reach to the outside of that toe and come back down. Reach and extend and lower. Reach and extend and lower. Of course, if you need to modify, you can keep your feet on the ground and just reach up with a hand. If this is still challenging, you can just lift and lower right here. So you choose. Otherwise, try to touch the outside of your foot and come back down. You have 8 more, and then you have that lovely pulse. Lift. Just 4 more to go. So use that bottom elbow to get yourself up. 3, last 2. Last 1. Now hold this one here and just pulse it. So squeeze. So I want you squeezing right here. That's where you need to feel it. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. It shouldn't be happy. Don't be afraid to be up on this elbow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have 1 more move, and it's going to get your heart rate up a little bit because you have ski abs. So what I need you to do, come start in plank. You're going to hop up to one side, back to plank, hop back up to the other side, and back to plank. So you're going to go at your own pace. So I want you up and back, lift, and lift. You are here for a minute. Now, if you need to modify this, here's your options. Tap up, tap, come back to plank. Up, tap, and back to plank. Up, tap, and back to plank is your modification. You're about halfway. So you're either hopping here, up and back, or you're tapping. You have 15 more seconds. You should be breathless by the time we're done. Remember to push away from the floor. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't go anywhere. You're back to the beginning. So, you know your moves. You know your modifications. We start here. Tuck those hands underneath and flutter kick it. If you need to start here, just to catch your breath, and then slowly lower it down. Again, pushing your lower back and your abs into the floor. Do not hold your breath. Keep breathing. I know, it's tough after that, right? If you need a little bit of a breather, take it. You can always pause me. I'm not going anywhere. And then get back into it when you feel you can do it a second time. So just a little movement, right? Feet aren't crossing, they're just going up and down next to each other. You have 15 more seconds, and then we're moving on. You're going to bring your legs to tabletop, and we have that reach, extend, and bring it in. So bring your legs to tabletop. Palms are up, head, neck, and shoulders are off the floor, looking between our legs. Reach, reach, extend it out, and bring it in. Reach, reach, extend it out, and bring it in. Reach, extend, and bring it in. Reach. You have about 8 more of these, and then we move on. counters, right? That want to know how long we have left. Extend. We could do 6 more, right? Not that bad. And lift. Reach. So this is getting that 6-pack for you. Reach. Extend. 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. If I'm counting right. My students in my classes know I'm not a great counter when I'm talking. And bring it in. Drop those legs down to one side. 90-degree angle, both hands behind your neck. And lift your head, I should say, and lift and lower. So working those obliques. Lift. Remember, don't hold your breath, but I want you to crunch your abs. Bring your ribs to your hips and squeeze. Lift. You're almost done. The checkered flag is near. I feel it. And lift. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, put that bottom hand on the floor and chop it up. Oh, you feel those obliques? Reach. Reach. I don't know if they're happy or crying right now. Lift. Lift. Maybe they'll be happy when we're done. Lift. So I really want you to reach. Can you touch your toes? Can you reach them? Go for it. You have 4 more to try to get to those toes. You have 3, 2, get those toes. Hold it up here. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Just little pulses. Pulse. So what I want you to think about is crunching this part right here while we're pulsing. Not just hanging out, right? I can easily relax my abs and feel nothing. So you have to squeeze. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. You can flip your legs on the other side. I'm actually going to turn all the way over. And you're here, hands behind your head, and go get right into it, right? This is the last move before we get back into our ski abs, where our heart rate's going to climb. You might sweat a little bit. Just saying. Lift and lower. Squeeze. You're almost there. You have about 5 more seconds. 2, put that bottom hand on the floor. Reach it up and lower. Reach and lift. Remember, you have modifications. You can stay here, right? Or you can chop it up. This is going to be a little bit slower. I want you to use that bottom arm to lift you up. You have 4, 3, your last 2. And then this one you're going to hold up and crunch. So really think about squeezing your obliques and lift. It's just a little pulse to get that much tighter. Lift, lift, lift. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. You're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your favorite part. It's the checkered flag. Here we go. Hands on the floor. Start in a plank. Hop up to your right hand and back to plank. Hop up to your left hand and back to plank. So the more advanced you are, the quicker you're going to move, right? So you're here and you're going and hopping and going and hopping. My modifiers are here. I want you to get through the full minute-ish that it is. So if you need to step it and really contract and crunch those obliques, this is where you are. Otherwise, for about 15 more seconds, you are here hopping away. And keep pushing because you're almost there. You are almost done with day 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You made it. You are done by day 2. I hope you had fun, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3.